Do you take turns
With what?
cooking?
No, just cook. You don't cook.
You getting back for it or what?
I'm a good cook, eh?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I get real into it.
Chill reckons he's a cook.
Doesn't cook.
Does
He eats every meal.
That's epic, hey.
He eats every single meal.
Look up.
Yeah, okay, cheers. How'd you get a cold?
I don't know, just how normal people do it.
Yeah, mostly got sent up to Matt.
Man. What's the other thing?
It's drying.
You never sent me that.
What?
Still working on it.
Oh, true.
So obviously all the levels are the same as what you gave me.
Cool.
Because you didn't want me to remix it, you just wanted me to fix it.
Yeah.
So I just got rid of a lot of the noise and stuff. Just the way that the recordings have been punched in, every line is like overlapping and there's weird throat noises and there's breathing, and the engineer should control like how much of that is in there and whether it's flattering or not, whether it's sympathetic to the music. Whether it's I don't know, it seemed like it was just super rookie. It all matters. So this is just everything at Unity, same as what you gave me, but just decluttered, a bit more panning issues, a bit of EQ carving out.
That's really super.
Oh, sorry. Super rookie. Super rookie. Oh, some equipment was turned off. Super rookie.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, the clarity badge is good. I just feel like there's music missing still, even though we did all that. I've never had that problem before. You just bounce out every individual track. It's weird. I'm doing a mix on Saturday, which is stems converted. I've never had anything missing. You wouldn't usually do a mix like this, so you're not mixing. You're not mixing that many channels.
Yeah, but there would be less of that discipline on the digital because it's of less consequence.
What's wrong with the digital era? Looking at these next bunch of tracks.
Yeah,
Booked in today and then messaged me late last night and said not coming. And then said Tina was coming.
It's so strange. He said I want to go to a spa and have a beauty day.
Like a day spa.
Yeah.
You're the last person on earth that needs that.
I mean, stems, man. I want to send those here elsewhere. Yeah, I know.
You can't expect that will never sound like a record just like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Most people that hear my shit will be different, you know?
Yeah, but if you put the effort in and you get it mastered properly, it'll still translate on fire.
No one seems to be able to get it unless they have been shot in the heart. By that I mean, if you don't demonstrate that you will die, suffer, struggle, then you're not going to get it. It's the guy who keeps trying to find a way to harness electricity that comes on with the light bulb through the suffering. You gotta get out of the valley, come up with everything you were looking for is there. Only you have the strength to go deeper into your own suffering rather than keep coming back up to the shore. You won't progress unless you go through the shit part. It will be scary and you can't avoid that. That's part of the psychological game our life is. Yeah. That you will be afraid of it, whatever your it is. Stephen King, they did a book called It. They made a movie, a horror movie, and little kids, all of them see a different thing, what they think the clown is or the scary thing is the it. But the it is whatever your personal personality's experience, it has morphed as the demon, whatever that looks like, sounds like, smells like, through your experiences, what you have come to fear. The whole test is to be scared and to go in anyway, and there ain't no thing. Yeah. It's this piss.
I got a video of that. That was great. That was a good little speech. So, what do you want to do first?
Start from the start.
You want to redo the start bit?
I'm going to compare myself.
Keep this verse though.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just had to compare yourself. I mean, look at how you.
I think you need to realize your potential.
Wait a minute.
Just like how good some of the takes are. You don't have to do a million takes. Sometimes you need to do like 100 takes. Sometimes you only need to do like one. This is like really good.
Death is just a photo. Hobby in my photo. All these niggas humble. Used to have fans on my fans and I'm a puzzle. I get them. Yummy.
Keep that I get them in there. So we'll just do this section.
Ronnie.
I know death is just a portal, happy in my torso.
Yes.
I sort of think there needs to be a gap there.
So you just need to do something at the end and then something behind the choruses.
So you like that? Can we hear that again? I don't like that. Other things I like.
Perfect. It sound like you just jizz it out without trying to. Like, you want to find line between full polished and like too raw.
Yeah.
I don't like you wishing, don't press me to listen, na boy, you now I'm
I mean, as long as you have everything too in tune and well, and you gotta keep it a bit loose. And it's like Drake shit. He has some long stuff. It's not freestyle, but it's like it's not polished.
Why?